Appleton and Milwaukee are two very different parts of the state that he just lumped together. This guy's from the entire Midwest. Let's fucking hear it for him. I want you all to know that I don't give a fuck about the catering either, all right? And if you talk to me afterwards, you'll probably never hear from me again. So it's perfectly fine. No, I'm very excited to be here. I was worried that it wasn't gonna snow for no reason while I was up here, but thank God it started at like 5:30. So I brought my girlfriend up here with me. It's her first time in the Rhinelander metropolitan area. And I was like, all right, this is more like what I'm used to. The wind's blowing at 55 miles an hour. There's a dusting on the road because what's the fucking government up here, you know? Like, it's just some dude with a shovel. He's like, I'll get to Highway K tomorrow, I guess. My Elantra's gonna be in a ditch just driving 20 minutes. It's great. I love the Great White North up here. Emphasis on the white. Am I right, brothers? All right, here we go. Don't worry, they're not here. We can be ourselves. I'm kidding. Calm down. I mean, if the buffet would have taken half as or twice as long, we would have found someone, you know? Like, honey, my hood's in the car. Let's go. Fucking mashed potatoes were gonna stop me from doing something racist tonight, and we're all out of mashed potatoes, so. All right. Am I doing okay so far? Thank you. I had a very high bar to jump over, and no, give it up for Jerry. This wouldn't happen without him. I'm his PR manager, so like every 5 minutes, I'm gonna check in and be like, this is all because of Jerry. Fuck. I don't know. I'm excited that it is cold still, though, for real. Because I haven't gotten onto my summer bod yet, you know? You're supposed to work on that in the winter, and I thought we had like 3 more months of winter. Honestly, fucking groundhog lied to me, and now it's like 50 degrees in Milwaukee in February, and I was like, I didn't realize I chose the right place to live for the apocalypse, but here we are. But no, I'm really mad about it because like my goal last year with weight loss was to learn how to dress in layers to hide my gut. Check, got it. This year it was to actually start doing something about it, and it's already February, so let's just pack it in. And I'm just kind of resting on it. Like, I used to be like way fatter. I used to be almost like 300 pounds a few years ago. Now I'm down to like 220. That is impressive. No, fuck you. No, every single one of you. No, it's fine. I get it. Because, like, when I tell people in Wisconsin I used to almost be 300 pounds, they're always pissed that I stopped. Like, they're... Like, you were on your way to something perfect, and you fucked it up by stopping. And in all reality, I'm at my perfect weight now, because I usually like to fluctuate between, like, 220, 230. Like, that perfect weight where I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen when I sit down places. Especially on, like, chairs like this, or, like, those plastic Adirondack chairs that everybody has in their backyard. Where as soon as you go to sit down on it, one of the legs is like, nah. Fuck you, I'm on strike today. And then you sit all the way down and you just broke a chair, you know? Almost put a hole to China, falling so hard. And I've broken a lot of chairs in my day. Like, so many I should have, like, teardrop tattoos. Like, that's... And that doesn't fit my aesthetic. Like, these jeans aren't tight enough for me, you know? That's not teardrop tattoo material. I listened to Olivia Rodrigo on purpose. Like, it's... I grew up on a cul-de-sac. Like, I can't pull off teardrop tattoos. If I go back, the boys on the sack will make fun of me, you know? Can't have that. And I'm 33, so I grew up when there were a few tough white people on TV, so we all had to pretend for a second. And it was just me and the boys on the cul-de-sac learning to throw gang signs at each other. And by the way I do this, you can tell we didn't get far at all. I don't have the the furthest we got was the OK sign, and that wasn't dangerous till 3 years ago. So 4 people watch the news up here. That's good. It's a good start for me. I read books and shit, so we're off to a good start. But no, growing up on a cul-de-sac's weird because we all know. Do we have cul-de-sacs up here, or is that street lights where you guys said fuck it, we're not doing it? Why do you guys not have street lights? What are we doing? It's. I did a show in Elko, and they told me that they used to have street lights, but they took them away from them. Because they how do you mess up street lights? And they said that they didn't like them, so they started shooting them, and the government came and took it. And I was like, all right, cool. White people rule. We're the best. But no, cul-de-sac. It's a French term because I didn't know what cul-de-sac meant, and I grew up on one. So I had to Google it for this stupid joke. It's a French term. I thought it was French for lower middle class my entire life. But it turns out that it's actually French for bottom of the sack. Right? Now you just know that, I guess. I don't know. But it makes a lot of sense, right? Because bottom of the sack, that's also where all the bad sperm lives. So if you're a bottom of the sack sperm, you're gonna grow up on a cul-de-sac. So check, right? I was born with ADHD, and I know that that's fake up here or not that exciting, but I found out last year that I have ADHD. When I was 32, I found out I've been living my entire life with a child's disease. Right? It's so fresh that I just started taking Adderall recently, and turns out I could have been an astronaut. That's... But now, since I started taking Adderall so late, I sometimes remember to pay my bills on time. That's a sometimes. But no, I do love pharmaceutical drugs. They rule. If anybody's got Percocet, look me up after the show. I don't know. No fentanyl, I guess. I don't know. Fine. That's probably... Sorry about your uncle or whatever. I'm so sorry. Pause. All right. No, I like to do research about things that I put in my body. So when I started taking Adderall, I got to do fun research about mental health and medicine in America. It's not going so hot, just in case the news people didn't tell you. But it used to be way cooler for the ladies. Ladies in the house, let me hear you. Hey. I love doing that because you guys hate it. Every single time, women are like, what am I co-signing up for? But have to. Woo! No, it used to be way cooler for women back in the day. Maybe the only time in history it used to be better to be a woman. But before Prozac and antidepressants and all that stuff, if you were bummed out, you could go to the doctor and get manually or mechanically stimulated to climax. Right? Doesn't that sound worth a copay? Wouldn't that be awesome? Waking up for the 30th year in a row, looking at your stupid husband. Just be like, honey, I am bummed today. I got $45 burning a hole in my pocket. I'm gonna go to the doctor, see if I can get jerked off and turn this day around. No, you guys are all in happy marriages. That's fine. Live in the middle of nowhere, being happy. Fuck you. Is that what it is? Is you're just well, it's either her or an elk. That's also the first time I ever wanted to be a doctor in my entire life is after I found that out because I like bringing joy to the world. I'm also a little creepy, so I felt that would overlap really cool. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool to have regular customers. I think that'd be fun. Be like, Mrs. Smith, welcome to Wednesday. Let's knock this out. Unfortunately, the vibrator's broken down again. It's the McDonald's shake machine of medicinal vibrators. I know, but luckily we can do this the old-fashioned way. Let me go get scrubbed in. We'll both have a great day. Because I'm good at it in real life. This is outside of the joke. I have a jacket on, so you can't see it. I have a set of forearms on me. That's very impressive. And I don't know, fellas, if you're confused as to why your forearms are involved in this joke at all, tell your wife I'm in town for one night only. I work reasonably cheap over at the fucking, I don't know what it's called, Clear Lake Motel. Just knock on door 4, have $20. And Percocet, yes, thank you. That's a much better joke than the one I was telling. But don't fucking do it again! I'm kidding, no. I was gonna yell at you for 2 more minutes, but it's not my show. All right, that's for me, that guy. That's perfectly fine. No, I'm having fun. No, I'm really good at it. Fingering ladies, it's like an underrated skill, you know? That's what we were talking about, surprised girl. This entire time, everybody else was like, that's gross. And you're like, oh, now it makes sense. Never mind, fuck the rest of that joke. It's fine. I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. Yeah, feel that stillness in the air whenever somebody tells you that they're sober. That's my entire life. Never quit drinking. If you are thinking about quitting drinking, start tomorrow. Maybe. We need you to laugh at some point tonight, and you may never laugh again in your entire life if you quit drinking. It's just a fact. And it sucks for me because I have this dumb job, and I also live my life like a college girl's dorm room wall, and that I strictly believe that you have to live, laugh, and love to live a full and complete life, right? I know, it's adorable, I guess, I don't know. But since I quit drinking, like I threw laughter out the window, I also moved from Akron, Ohio to Milwaukee with my girlfriend, apparently to fight in the cold more often, so love's gonna be out the window soon too, and I'm gonna be stuck with Liv, just up on my wall by itself, like a psychopath. Imagine walking into your friend's house and seeing Liv up on their wall. You have no idea what's going on. You don't know if it's Liv. You don't know if it's live. You just know you're not getting out. Like, that's the one thing for sure. And we already touched on the ADHD thing. Like, I don't have serial killer patients, right? I would kill one person, want to be put in the newspaper, call it a day. But the last person who went Akron to Milwaukee ruined it for everybody, right? He held out for a Netflix special. I don't have that kind of time. Talking about Dahmer, guys. Again, sorry about your cousin or whatever. I don't know. I'm not from Wisconsin. I don't care. The one thing that's another weird joke to tell in Wisconsin, because I do get to meet people who knew Dahmer. Because I didn't realize that was the 90s, okay? I thought it was forever ago. Like, Nirvana was still around when Dahmer happened, which is how we should test history at this point, right? Like, Jesus had his time, we need Cobain. BC, AD, we got it. All right. But no, I have people. Like, I did a show in Appleton, and a gentleman came up to me and said I didn't even ask for this. He came up to me on his own, telling me he was a friend of Jeffrey Dahmer's. Imagine who's gonna tell you that, and it was twice as scary. He was like this tall, he was insane, and he was like, yeah, I grew up with Jeff, and like he would come over and cook our family Sunday breakfast every weekend. This isn't even the joke part, this is a real story. And he's like, yeah, and then we turned on the news and saw that Jeff got into some trouble. He did something really bad. I was like, I guess we could call it trouble, sure. And he's like, yeah, we were very disappointed in Jeff. And I was like, you keep saying it, and I'm gonna ask you, could you please stop calling him Jeff? You know what my face looks like, and I do not want to move again. Like, I don't. All right. We still doing okay, corner? Cool. Thank you. He's the only one that matters. I'm kidding. The rest of you seem to be nice. What a ridiculous night. Can we all agree upon that? We're in a cabin in the middle of nowhere saying words, and we were pissed about a buffet. It was hilarious, right? 2024, and we're like, fuck this buffet. I'm gonna get on the fucking magic box in my pocket and text 4 people that the mashed potatoes. Sorry, like the lady in front of me in line in the buffet. I know we'll get over it at some point. You can talk to me about it afterwards. I don't give a shit. She was just like, there's another half of this line. Like, don't worry, lady, you're gonna get yours, all right? Like, this is not it's fucking communist Russia in here. Like, fuck, we're not gonna run. Like, there's a quick trip 7 minutes away if we have to. I will go get you cheesy breadsticks. Let's calm down. I promise you, it's ready. Hey, the pizzas are 5 minutes out, all right? I don't want to hear about the fucking buffet anymore. That's the acceptable thing to yell at the stage. Thank you. Please. I actually, as soon as the pizzas get here, I hope everybody goes gets pizza instead of listening to me. I already got paid. I don't give a shit. Drove 3.5 hours for people to be mad about fucking mashed potatoes. But like my favorite part is some ladies like do not get the gravy, and then yes, thank you. That lady who was like right by the line. Shout out to that hero who let everybody breathe on her plate while they were in line. And then, like, there was another lady throwing a bitch fit that there wasn't any gravy. And I was like, this is the best day of my life. Because she has no idea, you know? Like, oh, man, I'm so excited that I was here for that. Oh, fuck, how long have I been up here? Almost 18 minutes, can you believe it? I know. That's it? You felt like it's longer? Fuck you. I was like, this is way better than the dentist appointment I thought I was in for. Where was I? I don't know. I did used to drink. I don't know. Life was way more fun, I guess. I don't know. Now I just like smoke weed a lot because like I'm an adult. Like you can't just like be completely sober. There's no way. I don't believe in it. Trump says he is, but there's absolutely no way you can look at yourself sober and be like, I'm good to be president. Just period. I know I'm in like his campground. I don't give a fuck. Joe Biden won't remember he's president anyways. All right? All right. Now that we've got the rally back in, can we fucking all have fun that it's crazy that fucking Chester Cheeto was our president for 4 years and is going to be again, and then we're not going to have democracy anymore, and we're all going to be excited about it. It's not like China's not going to run us in 3 years anyways. It's fine. Let them have it. I don't care. As long as I get health care. I know. I'm sure you're successful. Yeah, like you have a nice haircut and all of your teeth. Yeah, I get it, all right? You're here by choice. Some of us could never leave. I say us like I'm a man of the people up here. Like I'm gonna go take a shower to wipe you people off me. I'm kidding. That would have been a really fun heel turn, just to be like, no, fuck you guys. No, I love doing shows up here. You guys rule. No, for real. I know I have like a tone, but that's because I'm from like actual society. I don't have to say, sorry that I have words that I'm about to say and opinions. Ope. No, I can just say things and not feel bad about it. But I do love you guys, very much so. And I want you to have healthcare too, not just me. And jobs. I don't know what you guys do for a living up here, but there's no snow, so it can't be snowmobiles or whatever your job is, all right? What are the poor whores gonna do up here now that there's no snowmobiles or ice fishing? You guys know that? All right, never mind. You don't know. Oh, is that most of you? I don't know. Cool, fine. All right. Let's reset. Got too real for a second. I undermined half of your economy up here, which is like random OnlyFans girls that just like... I tagged that I was in Rhinelander once and had 4 sex bots follow me up here. And they're like, you coming up for ice fishing? I was like, don't ever message me again. You think I'm manly enough to find ice? I don't know. Like, it's not in my fridge. I don't know where it's at. Jeez, all right, cool. Thank you. All right. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah, I know. That's why I forget things sometimes. That's what I'm gonna do after this. It's gonna be awesome. I also have like a real job too, which like I am the safest person at my job, according to my job. But I get hurt all the time. But I refuse to say that I got hurt because I do not want to lose my job. Nobody else has workman's comp at their job. If you even get a paper cut and you're like, hey, I cut my finger, they're like, go take a drug test. We need to make sure. Right? And I don't even know what it would take for me to report me getting hurt at work. But I know that I can survive with a limp for like a while. Like, I don't need all 10 fingers, really. Like, I just need like these 2. All right, cool. That was a brand new joke. Because fuck it at this point, right? No, I'm kidding. All right, good stuff. Is that Burberry? No? Okay. It's their print. It was close enough. Right? Okay. The girl who didn't know what fingering was agrees with me. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, my girlfriend is here, so I cannot perform my usual way that I pay the bills. I'm the one who's gonna have to get yelled at later, not you. Have fun. No, she's... $20 is $20. I'm sure she said that. That sounds exactly like what my girlfriend would say. Oh, Jesus Lord. I did used to drink. My favorite thing to do while drinking, anybody else? Drive? Yeah, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Wisconsin wins every single year. It's not even a competition anymore. Like, they're gonna like annex Puerto Rico just to give somebody else a shot at winning DUI this year. And I don't know. My favorite, like now, obviously don't drink and drive. It's bad for you or whatever the fuck. But like, you know when you've had one too many and you get back to your driveway and you're like, fuck yeah, made it again. It's the best feeling in the world. Like, I miss it so much. So like, from time to time, I'll just like hammer 5 or 6 non-alcoholic IPAs, like just enough to smell like I was born in a brewery. And then I'll just jump in my car and buzz up and down the highway. Recklessly. I'm trying to get pulled over at that point because I'm sober, I'm white, I pay my taxes. It's undercover boss for me. I don't give a fuck, right? I want to make sure I'm being protected and served. Call it a day. If you don't like wasting the cops' time, my dad's a cop. I know that they waste so much time. He sucks. And he's like one of the bad apples that everybody's always talking about. He hasn't killed anybody yet, but like, unless you count my self-esteem, then he's got his own teardrop tattoos. But he's not tough. That's weird. Because, like, I mean, we love the cops in this room, and I love the cops until I'm off stage, but, or safely in my hotel room. But no, like, he did this weird thing every time we were, like, in a building. He would, like, make us sit in a corner facing the door just in case, like, a threat to the family came in so we could neutralize it. Has anybody else ever found out that's the reason they probably shouldn't be a father? Like, I've never had that thought in my life once. Like, I'll still sit in a corner, but that's just because like I still have it set in my mind that Swayze's gonna walk in and sweep me off my feet one of these days. Nobody else wants to make out with Swayze? That's fine. Is it because he's dead? Because he came back once in that Whoopi Goldberg movie, so he could pull that off. All right, don't like gay shit. That's fine. You guys have a lot in common with black crowds. You guys should hang out more. They don't like Joe Biden either. It's wild. I'll introduce you to a few of them later. I'm sure there's like 4 up here, and they all have fun nicknames. It's fine. All right, this set's for 4 people at this point. Guy in the corner, am I doing okay or have I lost you? Okay, thank you. All right, we got 5 minutes left. Is there anything specific we haven't touched on that we want to talk about? Anybody got any questions? Please don't yell them. Put your hand up. I will call on you when it's your turn. I'm not looking. I don't care. All right, we're not gonna. Yeah, we'll try it. Fuck it. All right. My girlfriend went to the gynecologist last week. We like medicated queens in this place. Give it up, right? Go make sure that everything's good down there. Yeah. That and like the ladies woo. That's gonna be my new favorite. Like, let's clap for vaginas. But no, she went to the gynecologist, and I don't know. I don't think that she got a very good report from the gynecologist, because her report back to me was, he said everything's normal. Right? And I was like, if I had to pick one word, I would also pick normal. So I concur, doctor. Okay, that's fine. She just waited like 5 months to go to that appointment. You would think that she'd pull out something special for him, you know? All right, that's 0 for 2 on new jokes, all right? Fuck. God damn it. Where's that fucking pizza? I thought I would have been done by now. Somebody with like a pepperoni falling off their face, it would have been like, don't put the gravy on the pizza. Just gonna stick to that well anytime it goes south. You guys are fun. I don't know. I have a weird Instagram algorithm. You guys have the internet. That's cool. I did see a Spectrum News 1 thing about how they're trying to get more internet up here, so it's coming, guys. If you don't have it yet, I'm so sorry. 1994 wasn't that bad. You still had Nirvana then. But no, my Instagram algorithm's real weird, because like when I go on Instagram, I want to look at like half-naked chicks and baby ducks, right? Like the things that make every man happy. But they keep sending me things that make me think that Instagram's worried about my mental health. Like I'll get targeted ads for therapy. And like the ad that I got, it was really funny to me, because they were like, you can't fix your brain with duct tape. Who's that ad for? Like, I know they're trying to butch up therapy to make more men go to it, but like, I don't know, men in this room, we all know that your brain's mostly electrical, right? Electrical tape exists. We would at least start there. Then if that didn't work, I don't know, a well-tied knot fixes everything. So we got that. They also send me targeted ads for Old Spice. Those ads make me the most mad ever, because Old Spice has spent millions of dollars trying to convince me of something I didn't even know was a question. Old Spice ads are now telling me that I have skin. Yeah, that's their entire ad campaign, and they're hard selling it. They'll be like, hey, you know that thing that your wife has, smells good, it's soft, you love to touch it, skin? Men, you have it too. Not me, Old Spice. I no longer identify as having skin because of you. But the ones I do get that make a lot of sense are like the online dick pill ads. I get those ones. And if we're keeping score, I get don't kill yourself and make your dick work better ads. They are connected. But those ones at least make sense, because like you'll see like a guy in bed with his too hot for him wife or girlfriend, and like the captions will always be something cute, like, are you sick of being the star of the group chat for all the wrong reasons? try some Blue Chew, you know? Have years of alcoholism and processed foods taken a toll on your little wee-wee? Try some Blue Chew. Are you sick of your dick being softer than your skin when you use Old Spice? Try some Blue Chew. That's a very well-written joke. That's on you guys. I understand that we don't want to have fun anymore, but I have reached my contractually obligated amount of time. I didn't say I was done yet. No, I'm gonna leave. Thank you. Everybody have a great night. Give it up for Jerry.